Hi, this is Donna. Welcome to DD Paper Graphs. This is not my normal style of video, but I recently purchased the rotating cutting mat when it was the deal of the day from craftstash.co.uk, and I thought I would just try it out and let you know what I thought about it. So let's get into the video. So I've got some topper sheet. These are from the Hunky Dory Little Book of Forever Floral. And I've got my craft knife and I just thought I would see what, if any, difference the cutting mat made. I'm obviously not under any obligation by Craftstash to give a positive review. Let's just tighten my blade up. So let's just go and see if this helps. So you can see the base turns. And what I can do is I can basically keep my knife in the same position and move. Keep my topper in the same position and move my mat. So normally, if I was working on a normal surface, I would be going in and going out like so. And alternatively, I would be going in and then trying to turn my knife, which obviously I can't work in that position, or I would be lifting my knife off and turning the paper, and then I've got to try and get my knife into the same place as it was previously. What the mat's allowing me to do is it's allowing me to get really nice crisp cuts right in the edges, and it's allowing me to turn the topper on the base without actually having to move the paper, so I'm able to get a continuous cut rather than lots of jagged cuts. So as I come up to this curve here, I can keep my knife in, turn my piece round, and I'm just able to get a much smoother cut. And even as I get to the top of this bud here, I can keep my knife in place, rotate the mat, do the same at the top of this one. Again, you can see I'm getting some really nice clean cuts. The mat is double-sided, it's self-healing, and you can just pop your finger in like so, turn it round and turn it over. It's got inches marked on the top. It has a nice non-slip base, got non-slip feet on it, and certainly that is not going anywhere. As well as cutting, the fact that it rotates, I can see it helping me with all sorts of projects, to be honest, whether that be when I'm gluing down or when I'm doing blending. I think moving forwards it's going to come in really handy. So well worth the money that I spent on it. Having now seen it and thought about how handy it's actually going to come in my craft room, even for things such as if I'm working on a particularly intricate project where I'm using lots and bits and pieces, whether it be sequins or beads or whatever, I could just have these laid out on the top. If I have this towards the back of my desk, I can just spin it round until I can find what I want rather than having to constantly stretch across. Yes, I bought it for the rotating cutting mat because I'm struggling more with scissors and fussy cutting, but I can actually see so many other uses for it in my craft room. So there we have a quick review of the rotating cutting mat. Whether it will end up like some of the other tools that I have in my stash, odd paper trimmers, etc., possibly, but to be honest, I don't think so. I think that this is going to be one of those tools which, as I move forward, I wonder how I actually did without. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, just to give you a little insight into this product, and maybe it may or may not sway you one way or the other if it's a product that you've been thinking about. The online website again is craftstash.co.uk, and they also have a website which is craftstash.us. So if you're not aware of their products or the brands that they stock, go and check them out. I have received nothing to make this video. This is purely me giving my own personal opinion, and I thought I would just take the opportunity to let you know what I think of it. This is not my normal style of video. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, please go and check them out. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, thanks for watching.